Sorry, I have an idea. So how's the audio working out? So how's the audio working out? Hey Keller Connor, this is modded Minecraft 1.8.9, working on some stuff. Sorry, I had to figure out some fun stuff with the live stream as far as getting audio to work and whatnot. Alright, there we go. So I was in the middle of making some casts because they finally implemented those. And I guess that means I'm gonna need some stone, huh? So yeah, that'll work. We'll go ahead and make ourselves... Why did I want an excavator again? I wanted an excavator, but I don't remember why. I'll go and make as many of these parts as I can. I guess we should get started with the simple ones first. So we need shovel, axe, sword guard, sword blade. Make a tough axe, or lumber axe. We'll do both bindings. I already got hammerhead. I already got excavator. Let's see, 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. Which ones did I miss? I missed the sticks. Both the sticks. Or rods, or whatever you want to call them. Sorry, I'm previewing the stream for just a second. Well, let's see if that's any better. I don't know if it is or not. Well, let's see if that's any better. I don't know if it is or not. Yep, I think that is. Much better. Okay, so... I don't think we have enough gold for all of these. How much gold do we have? Well, it doesn't tell us in ingots, does it? Well, we'll start with the important ones, I guess. The Tinker's casting is frickin' beautiful. Oh, hey, it consumes that now. I kinda like that. But watch the casting as it actually turns into... Like, that animation cannot be beaten. that has to be one of my favorite changes so far in the new 1.8 rendering system for Tinkers, is how frickin' cool that is. Oh yeah, I just thought of something. Alright, so that gets us a sword blade. At this point we should focus on... Oh. Focus on putting more gold in the smeltery. I guess I'll just take... I'll take 18. I'll just do 2 blocks. Whoops. There we go. I need to rebuild that. This is no. I might work on that later. Let's see. I can always come in and grab some more wheat. Why don't I beam? I don't know. Beam is just like... I don't know. I just prefer YouTube gaming. I've been using it for a little while. Before that I used Twitch. Should I move to Beam? Is that something I really should make an effort for? Not like anybody watches me anyways. I was gonna do something, and that was craft. Where's my car set? Sure. Right there. Boom. Yeah, no, that world that I did all that car set stuff in actually got lost when I was experiencing some really irritating crash bugs that were involved with that world specifically, and, yeah, rest in peace, chunks. I do agree, the low latency is a very good selling point of Beam, especially as a viewer. Ah, dang it, I didn't want to do that. Well, I can probably melt it back down if I know anything about Tinkers. Ah, I know nothing about Tinkers. They changed it. Or, rather, he, Boney, changed it. Curses. Oh well. I will accept my fate of having unnecessary cast. I really love the new Tinkers. The refinements are just... you feel them. You notice them. Okay. I say you notice them as I run into several syncing issues. Hey, that was exactly enough. Look at that. Perfect. So I would have had an extra blank cast left over. This should have been an ingot cast, actually. So how do I make an ingot cast? How many... This turns into 144, and to turn that in, I need another 144. Okay. Can I turn you into... Did he add that? Is that a thing? No. Oh, well, whatever. Well, I mean... Does this offend you, or should I go work on Beam integration, which would mean stopping the stream and cussing at internet connection issues? Probably not internet connection issues, but internet setup things. Hello. Yeah, you need to work on those food pipes. Are you going to convert item pipes into conveyors? Well, not offend you like I mean offend lightly. I don't mean offend as in like you taking it personally, but offend as in like hurt your feelings or just bother you. I don't know. I feel like I was lied to here. I feel like something did not work there. Oh, this is your first live stream? I'm sorry. No, I hope you enjoy. I hope I put a good precedent for live streams in your mind. I will note that I am not a good live streamer. Having to shuffle email accounts. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I do hope you enjoy my stream. It's not something I do often, but it's something I do whenever I feel like someone else might want to see what I'm doing. Like right now. Because 1.8.9 needs more attention. It is actually very, 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 very ready for publicity. You're not staying for long. Yeah, I got that feeling. You have to sleep. Sleep is a necessity, I'm sure. I don't know what sleep is. How did I get that back? And also... Oh. Well, crap. That's not what I was wanting either, and you're gonna... What? Oh, that's the material cost for that. Okay. Oh, I keep on forgetting that control clicking isn't a thing, but scroll clicking is. Well, thanks for staying. I'm glad you're staying. AC here is just being a butt and leaving. Just kidding. Sleep is a necessity. I'm just unfamiliar with it because, you know, I'm a college student and all. So I'm trying out the new inventory sorter mod by CPW, so it's what allows me to middle click and sort things now. It used to be that was done by a mod called Inventory Tweaks, but it's not anymore. And basically, Inventory Tweaks is out, and I was using it on this world up until the new version of, or this new mod, which is sort of replacing it for me, came out. The reason I like this better is because it adds implementation so that if I scroll while hovering over an item in a chest, it'll transfer it. The quirk of double-use pipes versus... Pipes and conveyors in the same block space would just make me absolutely explode, AC. Please do. Please do. I will immediately die. Also, I had that... Oh, I already put it down. What am I doing? So there does seem to be an interesting thing with inventory sorter, where it has no idea what order to keep these in. Can I join your server and live stream with you? Not very likely. I'm not really... I host my own server already, and I'm kind of getting bored of that. I kind of want to just be on my own for a little while, playing with these new mods. Yeah, bounding boxes on the server side would be nice, but you've also got to consider the fact that everything... One of the big issues with 1.8, which you are well aware of, AC, but other people are not, is that nothing's a given anymore with the new modeling system that can be implemented with the resource pack. You know, for example, chicken bones, you know, someone made an add-on for chicken bones as multi or micro blocks and made it so that if it was essentially a solid block that was not a tile entity, that it had a micro block implemented for it. Well, the downside is in 1.8 you can make a resource pack that makes a block no longer look solid. So at that point, what do you do? How would you handle the rendering for that? And that's a big thing. And like I said, AC, I know you know this. I know I'm, you know, preaching to the choir here, but that's the big thing that really makes 1.8 a huge challenge, and which is why I'm sure Amadornis is having to work so freaking hard on MCMP right now. What's my favorite version of Minecraft? Right now, honestly, 1.8.9, because every day is like Christmas. You don't know what mod you're going to get on that version, I guess. Right, collision boxes aren't part of models, but it's still a matter of ignorant users who say, "Oh, well, I've got this resource pack that makes all these blocks look like little bitty slabs, and why isn't this working?" I mean, these are edge cases, granted, but I still feel like that's something that should be kept in mind, at least to some perspective, or to some extent, rather. Why is this in that chest? That is not the right chest for that. How to sort. We're going to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I'm going to make one of these, and you can't slab them yet. Yeah, 1.8.9 has me very excited every day, because I literally wake up and immediately go check every forum and whatnot that I keep track of. To see, oh, is there a new mod out for 1.8, or is there a new mod ported for 1.8? This does not work. Interesting. Well, to be honest, that's okay with me, because I'm going to use my electro extractor more often, because I made it and I love it. I don't know why I love it. It's the most copied item and overdone item in the effing game, but I made it and I love it. I know how creepers are coding bugs. Yes, they, weren't they originally supposed to be pigs? I'm trying to remember which four-legged animal they were originally supposed to be. I know that that's why they have 4 legs. I also know that it took up until this latest Minecraft update for them to actually be standing on the ground. Until then, they used to float, actually. They used to float in midair. Don't know if anybody knew that. They floated by about 1 pixel. Drove my OCD nuts every time, but it was just more motivation to kill them. I guess I'll make some new tools. Sure. Pigs. Okay. You know what? Let me go to the nether. I'm gonna go to the nether, get a piece of ardite, and make a new sword. Why not? Yeah, AZ, there seems to be a lot of design left for decision, I guess, or left up to deciding. What's the word I'm looking for? I completely butchered that sentence. It looks like there's still a lot left up to design, for the new conveyor system. That being said, I'm very excited for you and for them. Mostly for them, and for you to make them. I saw ardite down here somewhere, but I don't remember where. Oh, Jesus. That was completely unnecessary. And that's definitely not the first mob I've killed in this world. I just did the achievement out of order. Where did I see that ardite? I know I saw it. Why don't I have a backpack yet? Because I like my chest plate, and also because I actually have a lot of issues with them. And not issues as far as functionality, but issues as far as opinion. They sound like stone. There it is. It's right frickin'... I'm blind. I am blind. It was there the whole time. They sound like stone. They have no hardness, and also they place whenever right-clicking, but not whenever they place while right-clicking or sneak right-clicking, and they should only place while sneak right-clicking if you're going to keep the same implementation as better storage, and otherwise it's kind of weird just right-clicking on something and it just appears. And I also think that you should make a sound for when you open the inventory. Just the same wool sound that I use for pouches. So that's why. I'm just being a butt, basically. Things that I could have gone and made a pull request for, but I know how you like to just kind of... It's not that you like to do things yourself, but if it's something you can just as easily write yourself, you'd rather do that than do accept a pull request, which I've been there. I understand. What? Baubles compat option. Where would it go? Just out of curiosity. Oh man, can you make it a fanny pack? Can it be a fanny pack, please? Oh, man. That would be hilarious. Oh. I keep on forgetting that control clicking isn't a thing. I need to use my scroll wheel like a smart guy. Need to stop being a Neanderthal here. Oh, thanks for subscribing. Let's see, there we go. I don't know why, but my implementation for dusts makes me just very happy. I have legitimately no reason why. They're not special, but they are semi-dynamic, so I guess that's why. Do I have saplings? I guess so. I prefer using saplings, because it's not wasteful. You fixed hardness and step sound. Thank you! I'll go compile it later. Unity? Yeah, it's like my favorite resource pack. It's funny because I actually am one of those people who, in the past, anytime I've tried a resource pack, I'll use a resource pack for a very short amount of time, and then switch off of it later because something about it bothers me, or a combination of things bother me. I've been using Unity for the last 3 months and have not had any issues with it, because if a mod doesn't have a resource for it, then it still fits in just fine. So I've modified my Unity resource pack here quite a lot, but disable vanilla tools for TCon fans. Excellent. Well, I personally like vanilla tools. And I brought my buckets. I'm gonna go get more lava for the tank. Unfortunately, Boney has not implemented tanks retaining their fluids yet, so I do actually have to make trips for lava. Did I hear a skeleton down here, or is he in a cave? Cave. Whatever. Yeah. I was gonna say, weren't you gonna go to bed? Good night. Good night. Yes, I've noticed. Go to sleep. I should really make stairs. And a ladder. Can you tell that I don't really do much there anymore? Oh yeah, this is something I did with V-Tweaks. I'm actually quite happy with it, but I need to learn some reflection to get it completely flawless. Boom. A sound for when you right-click with a door. Doors don't make a placement sound normally, and I don't understand why. But this is also the same programming group that made boats as dumb as they are. So FTB unstable uses carset. Awesome. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure carset's going to be like the new norm. It's going to be like inventory tweaks. Everybody's going to have it. If I got any sand, I do. Good. Because I only need 2 pieces, actually. Keep on forgetting that I can actually shift-click into this table. Derp. Whatever. Sticks. Perfect. I'll use those. ore spawn? I don't have ore spawn installed. Is that? I don't think that's updated. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's updated. Also, hey B-Bolt, I've seen your stuff, and I've been meaning to say hi. I've seen your comments. I've just been talking with AC. Yeah, so... Part builder. I know I can upgrade parts on this sword, but I've actually wasted modifier, or a modifier, making it have higher durability. So I kind of would like to reclaim that. That's got a 100% handle, right? Yeah. So far this has been what I think is one of the better setups for a sword. I'm not certain. I've never been one of those T-Con mathematicians, but I think this is like one of the better... Wow, still is more attack damage but less durability. I'm not sure. Is that how you spell pointier? Yeah, I think that is. According to Google, that's not wrong. I have seen the new blood magic textures. Sorry, I just bumped my mic. Yeah, if anybody has not noticed yet, blood magic has new textures, and they look, one, awesome. Oh, I'm in cheat mode. Whoops, let's not. One, they look awesome, and two, they somewhat closely reflect Unity, like almost perfectly. In fact, as far as I can say, perfectly. Oh, you made the Too Much TNT mod. That's cool. I have not actually got much experience with that mod specifically, but... Oh, that's weird. But that's one of those things that's like the only reason I haven't really looked into it too much is because I keep a lot of these mods in mind for my server, and it's a private server with only my close friends on, but sometimes they're butts, and so I don't really want them to have more ways of killing me. Update blood magic? Am I on an old version? I thought I just updated it this morning. Oh, yeah, look at that. There was a release as of 2 hours ago. I didn't realize there was anything in 1.8.9 that was incompatible with 1.8.8 to make that require one but not the other. I'm just reading through the changelog and noticed that it said no longer compatible with 1.8.8. I didn't realize there was anything in 1.8.9 that was not compatible with 1.8.8. Unless you're doing something with realms. I'm not sure. I haven't looked. The blue gems have been replaced. Oh, the Tartaric gems? Or Tartaric? I think it's Tartaric. I'm gonna go with that. Sounds less like a sauce. I might do that, yeah. I might troll them and post it for you. The server we're on now is on 1.7.10, and it's a little bit old. Not very old, it's like 2 months old. But when we decide that it's ready for reset, I'll definitely install it and blow shit up for you, for them. Or blow their stuff up for you, I guess is what I was looking for. I need to find a home for this tinker stuff. I guess that should just be here with the mod stuff. And Flint needs to go here. And I need to go finish that stinking mine shaft. There we go. Is my floor using chisels and bits? Yes. Quite a bit. I'm quite fond of the mod. I've also got a tiny little trim around the outside of my house with it. And then this is all chisels and bits. I spend too much time on it. Like, literally, I spend about 20 minutes on one pattern, and then spend a lot of time getting it to work with, different rotations properly. Like, I know how to default the rotations, of course, but sometimes I still have some minor issues with, like, accidentally standing at the wrong angle whenever I'm trying to apply a chisel myself. So you guys, I haven't ever, and I mean this literally, I've never done anything with blood magic before. So should I do that? Because I have, oh wow, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have Thumbcraft, but I'm just like, I don't know. Thumbcraft is just the same as it pretty much ever has been. There's a lot of changes to it, but for the most part, it's the same old thing, which I don't have a problem with. I enjoy that, but I'm trying to do something new for the stream. I think that would be kind of fun, or more fun, at least. Botania's not different at all, except for the code. The backbone of Botania is brand new, but the actual content is the same. So, I'm kind of thinking blood magic would be really frickin' fun. Okay, I just now realized how this works. Duh. So I guess we will do blood magic. Blood magic. So, I know I need a blood... What? Okay, so I saw one of these earlier. I need to get a... Where is it? It is... this, the rudimentary snare. Build a monster and then kill them to obtain their demonic will. So I guess I need to make a few of those. Do I have any string? Oh, I do have string. Look at me. And then that. And then... So, I don't know... Let's see, we're doing 14.5 damage with that almost. I think we're good. Let's run over here. There is actually... I do have... what is the name of the mod that I'm thinking of? Oh, there's a lava lake there. Roguelike. Roguelike dungeon installed. There's a sheep down there. I don't think sheeps have wills. So I've got roguelike installed, so there's a roguelike dungeon over here that I've already been through quite a bit of, but I'm always down to clown. And I can't remember if I've been to the infested tree right there. I'm gonna have to take a look. Fine, would you like me to stop the game and go and update? I don't mind. It's not like I'm really doing anything. There, I'll go update. Let me go get the new blood magic. Oh no! Well, sorry Robert, that sucks about your phone. But, let me know, or let me rephrase that completely. I will let you know and post a video if I end up trolling my friends with the TNT. Because I think your mod would do a great job of completely destroying their crap. But I think it could be fun. So I will let you know if I do that. There, you happy? Okay, that update was worth it. Immediately worth it. Localizations. Localize, please. I'm just kidding. I always give people crap for not localizing, and I really have no genuine reason why. But I just love to. Let's come over here and see if I've gotten to this, Bye, Robert. Let's see if I've gotten to this infested tree. I don't think I have. I think the Crimson Cultist right next to it scared me away. I was a little bit spooked, I gotta be honest. Okay, let me do this wisely. The tree is here, so I can just go this way? Move sheep, I'm on a business run. Is this the tree? This is the tree. Meh. Oh, I will take that album. I've actually got use for that. I'll put these rings on, why not? Doot doot. I will tag it, yes. Doot and doot. Are the Crimson Cultists gone? I must have scared them away. But I can take their Eldritch Stone. Because I think I'm going to need that later, aren't I? I think I need this later. I don't remember. Being really careful, because I know something here explodes when you break it. And without open blocks, I'm kind of frightened, because I've got no graves. You know what? I should... I am going to cheat. I am going to change that to true, just because I do strongly believe in the necessity for graves, and without them, I ain't going to lose my crap. I don't think that's fair. I know Tinker's tools are generally indestructible, but I don't know if that's been re-implemented. I've been a little bit scared to test. I might go test that with my old tools later. Sentient sword to get the souls? Okay. We'll try the sentient sword if this doesn't work. I'm literally just stealing these because I know I'm going to need them for a better runic altar later. Or infusion altar, rather. I got to admit, I know nothing about this mod. I know its potential. I've watched videos with people using it, but I've just never used it myself. So I've already been here, and I've already gone through a good bit of this dungeon, but not all of it. I should really try to get more bookshelves, too. I have everything I need for a full enchantment table, except for books. I think the downstairs was here, yeah. And then I think I've already gotten all of this stuff, yeah. I'm trying to remember where it was. There was a passageway, one of those trapped passageways, although this might work just as well. Just a cave. Ah, this was actually worth my time. I still needed that one shard type. And is this... Yeah, this is dungeon stuff. Why do you have a cookie? Explain. I don't know if that actually worked. Potatoes! Ah, I just got lucky. Got 2 in a row. Can I have your pickaxe? Actually it doesn't do me much good. I will take that. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I have no idea how this works. Nope, now I'm gonna die. Thanks, little spider. You suck. Dead. Oh well. So yeah, I've got no idea. Oh, yeah, that did work. I got 1 demonic will, and I needed it for my blood altar. So that did work. I'm not really sure when it worked, to be honest, but at some point that worked. I'm gonna pause my iTunes and we'll play this. Toss trumpet to... Oh my god. Doot doot. That is awesome. This is too loud. Do I already have a book? I feel like I already had a Lexica Botanica. No, I guess not. Mob drops and potato. And then I guess I'll put the Eldritch Stone in here, and I'm gonna go and make a chest upgrade because that's getting full. I think I've got, yeah, I've got a plank. Perfect. Rain process, please. I don't know. I might have to uninstall this mod because it's sorting things really weird. I feel like I preferred the old way. The way of the inventory tweaks. I also need to use this cake, so sorry custom renderers, but receive cake. You know, I guess I don't have to use the cake, but I'll put them there instead. Well, that was a moot point. I'm not terribly fond of the way the new Tinkers handles damage on your sword, by the way. I figured out what it is. The amount of damage you deal with the sword is how much damage is put onto the sword. I don't like it. Is it balancing? Sort of. It's not when it comes to how difficult Manulin is to get. And that's just where I'm going to leave that. I'm not terribly fond of it. I also haven't looked to see if there's a config option to turn that off. But there might be. Boney's generally pretty considerate. So I needed 2 gold and my will. Or someone else's will, actually. You say I'm missing that. Does it have to be? I'm not sure if that's NBT sensitive or not. We'll see. No. Okay, good. And then I need a sacrificial dagger. Is that specifically yellow glass? No. Or dictionary glass. So, what else was that? I have terrible memory sometimes. I remember IC2 Classic recipes still from 4 years ago almost, but I sometimes can't remember these. I don't even know where to put this. I should probably build something for blood magic. Bloodstone, perfect. I know how to get blood shards, or not blood shards, are they? Yeah, blood shards. I know how to get those, and it's not pretty. Or rather, not easy. If only I had cherry anywhere. If only. Blood slime? That does not sound very pleasing. I'm not saying anything else red, but I feel like whatever I do should be red. Oh, hellish brick. Actually, that would work, and is relatively affordable. So I should go to the nether, and I should mine some of that. But first, we'll just do this. Why not? And weak blood orb is 2000 LP and a diamond. Trying to remember how much LP you do. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Sorry. I'm coughing, not sneezing. It's really difficult to tell this is doing anything. Oh, those are already implemented. Dang. Tier 1. And that gets me a bucket of life for 1,000. Oh, it is doing something. Look at that. And I probably just wasted quite a bit of life essence then. It's just very difficult to tell if it's draining or what. I really like these new blood orb textures. Another star for tier 5 now. Has that always been the case? I don't remember that. Let's open to LAN, and then I'm going to sit here at the escape menu and take a look at mod options for Tinkers. Let's see, gameplay. Actually. This other cake should definitely come with me. I feel like it is very hot, yeah. And I think I've already got the thermostat set to like 69 or 68. Okay. Do what you want. You know I'm not going to get too cold. I got plenty of blubber to keep me warm. Sorry about that. Roommate just came back. And he was hot, and I'm also pretty hot, so yeah. Why aren't you done yet? I just want to enjoy content from this mod. Literally slitting my wrists up. There we go. Blood orb. Okay. I'd like to report a bug. Okay, how much LP does that have? I guess I don't know until I make a divination sigil. So, blank slate and redstone in an alchemy array. How do I make an alchemy array? I feel like a major wad for not knowing how to actually make any of this stuff. Okay, so I know... Let me go take a look at the changelog. Oh, okay, so that's the arcane ash thing. Okay, I can get behind that. So I do need a hellfire forge after all. Not bad, I can do that. Bye, B-Bolt. Thanks for coming by for a minute. Or several minutes. You know, in hindsight, I should probably put this somewhere close to all of my crap. For now, at least. Arcane ash. So that's going to require either some form... Oh, I can do that. Lapis, gold, redstone... Oh. So I do need another demonic well. Dang. I was hoping I didn't. What time is it, I wonder? Noon. Let's go and see if we can avoid death again. So, according to B-Bolt, I need to throw these until... toss trumpets at monsters until they sparkle, and then kill them. I think I can handle that. Sparkling trumpet monsters. I love it. Oh boy, my chair's doing something. And for a $450 chair, that's not a good thing. Yeah, I figured that out. Thanks a lot, bud. Oh well, I guess I technically got what I came here for. Oh, and I got an efficiency 4 book. Look at that. I should have gotten that clay in the past. I'm not going to worry about it now. Let's see what we got in our treasure bag. Ah, 200 pearls is actually very helpful. Well, that didn't end up to be much fun. Whatever. I will be right back. Should not be long. sorry about that. I am back. Let's see. That was a nice book. Oh, I didn't want to sort that. Crap. That's better. So, I need to use this in the Hellforge to get a Tartar gem? I'm not really sure. To be quite honest, I have no idea how these work. Put all this stuff away. Can I do anything with that? I don't think I can uncraft that, can I? Okay, yeah, that's alright then. So, Arcane Ashes is bone meal, coal, gunpowder, redstone. So, redstone, coal, bone meal, and gunpowder. I think... that looks good. Put that there. I'm gonna put that and that there. And that. No, I need that back. I guess that's the right slot for that? I'm not sure. Does that go there or here? Well, I'm gonna assume there. Oh. I'm beginning to understand? And I have a feeling, since this only stacks up to 1, that I literally just need 1. So we'll put it down, I don't know, here? Yeah, okay. Not that. I think I understand a thing. Yeah, there we go. So that gets me that, and then I need a piece of redstone. Okay, so I don't quite understand. Click on the array with the first ingredient and then the second. Yeah, this did not work out right. Oh. First ingredient and then the second. There we go. Okay. I can deal with that. That's okay with me. So this has 0. I have bread. Okay, so what about the other sigils? Because I know there's some good ones. I don't really care about air, necessarily. What about Green Grove? I do like the Green Grove. So it's 2 saplings and... Oh, so it is... Oh, 2 saplings, sugar, and sugar cane. Well... Hellfire Forge. Just don't let it go through the ore dictionary. So those are dark oak. Okay, so let's look into a tartar gem, I guess, because definitely looks like I might need one. Not that I have any clue how these work. Alright, so it was these 4 and that. A gem used to contain a little will. Can I put my own will in it? Okay. So I use it with a diamond to lapis block to get a lesser. And an imbued slate. Oh, okay, so I should get started on that then, because that doesn't seem like it'd be very difficult to do. I should have some smooth stone cooking up. Perfect. We'll take this and turn it into imbued slate. Oh, the will quality goes down. That makes perfect sense. We'll do that. Divination sigil should tell me that you are decreasing? Yes? No? Void sigil. Better than a Swiffer? I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, it has to be a tier 2 altar. How do I make a tier 2 altar? I don't remember how to make a tier 2 altar. Is there info? Okay, so this one is blood runes. No. No, it's not. Not anymore. Is it just blank rune, I guess? Let me go test this. I want to science this before I invest too much. So... I'm going to need... not that. Blank rune. Blank rune is what I need. I need just plain old blank rune. Blank rune and an altar, I think. Which one was the divination sigil again? The yellowish one. I can't use my search tab, because if I do, then I will crash. There we go. Yeah, so this is what I need, is I need blank runes. Which means I need, like, a ton of blood. I'll go ahead and take that back, because I'm going to need 16 pieces of stone turned into runes. What was it called again? Rune, blank rune. That's what it was called. I actually need a lot of stone. Yeah, same. Oh, hey, Robert, you're back. Sorry, my laptop died. Well, that's a quarter of what I need. For some reason, I feel like this one does nasty, but also good stuff. Yeah, I think that's just about. So we're almost halfway there now. I think I can actually make that. think I have everything that I need to make that. So I think I might. Save myself the gold, and instead I will use that, and how do I make, okay, so with redstone. Gas tier. So how are you doing, Robert? As you can see, we're working on blood magic. It's taking a very long time. I'm trying to speed up the process by making a few regeneration potions. Whoops. I love how my hypermending enchant can go on just about anything, because these are all extending item tool for some reason. It's not my fault. I only need 6 more. Ah, crap. Thought it was done. That's actually enough. Oh wait, no, I do need one other one. Because I wanted to make a, thing. So let's see if I remember this recipe. I think it was like this. Yeah, there we go. Now we do have to find this thing a new home. So let me grab my flint and steel, and I guess we'll make a trip to the nether, and I'll get some cobble. Did I ever get any leather? I did not. Disco cow, disco cow. While I'm in the nether, I do want to get some more stone cooking. I don't think I have enough diamonds to make an everfull bucket. Nope, not even remotely. Okay, so I have an idea, but I don't know how well this is going to work, and I haven't ever actually built a blood altar, so I don't know really how much room I'm going to need in the end. I know in the beginning it's not that much, and that it expands. So we're gonna do this here, I guess, because I feel like if I need more room later, I can just clear out all of that. So I'm gonna do a ring of 8. I'll fill it in solid. And yeah, no, I definitely miss inventory tweaks. Sorry, CPW, I tried. And let's do... So I'm gonna add a path, I guess, eventually to this area. So we'll go ahead and just dig that area out. And I had an idea, because actually thinking about it now, this is too small, so we will have to go a ring around again. I need all of these blocks back. We need that, 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 and that, and I'm still gonna need to go get more stone. So, line mode. Why don't I take this and set it off here so that I can actually see everything. projected plane. I think we'll do that. This is definitely gonna need my assistance. But that's alright. Oh, I didn't know this was a thing. That's cool. I need a void reagent. I need a void reagent really bad for this, because I don't care about these bits. They've never been anything helpful for me. But I want to have... Whoops. Nothing but stairs, basically. Wait, why isn't that... I wonder why that isn't working right. I'll look into it later. Okay, so for this void sigil, I need an empty bucket, 2 string, and a gunpowder. Empty bucket, 2 string, gunpowder. Can I do that here with the demonic will as empty as this? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Well, I'm gonna go do a few other things for the night. I've got some other plans, so I'm gonna end the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed it for the night. Sorry that it wasn't very entertaining, but I hope you guys catch my next stream if I do it again. Later.